Everyone.
Hi.
Oh my goodness. Happy holidays. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, everybody's like talking about okay, somebody said they're making some pasta and it's 10 a.m.
Like
in
by
Los
hand?
Angeles. I'm
Yeah, where
like,
are
yeah.
you? Where are you,
Wait,
Hazeletty?
yeah,
You're
where are
making
you,
pasta?
Hazeletty?
What time is it where you are? Not that it
Oh my
matters.
God. Y'all are talking about making some hot chocolate and
Oh, chocolate
coffee.
sounds good.
Truly,
Yeah.
I
I do
messed
need
up,
to make some
y'all.
abuelitas. I need to make
I
some
messed
abuelitas.
up.
It's in my
I,
drawer right now.
I jammed through my iced coffee and now I'm like, I kind of
Um,
want both.
Hi, Lazy Gnome. Nice to see you again. Hello.
Central Time.
Yeah.
Hi.
Pasta being
Uh
your first meal of the day is fine, I think. You
That's
know?
a win move on a
I think
Wednesday.
that part of adulthood is realizing that like food has no time limit and you can have breakfast literally whenever you want to have breakfast.
You know what? I feel like I've inherently always known that, but with you saying that, it
Hmm.
has just now. I just had like another dimension of my life open up, Taylor.
Yeah, because
It
why can't I have Thai food at 9 o'clock in the morning? Who's gonna stop me?
Nobody. If
No
you're hungry,
one.
oh my god,
Nobody. Nobody's gonna stop me. Pasta is
breakfast.
basically cereal, Spoofy. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
tomato
It's
cereal.
tomato cereal, savory
Um.
cereal.
Okay. Breakfast food all day. Yes, it is. Breakfast for dinner.
Yeah, pancakes for dinner. Why do you think IHOP is in business?
Okay, yes, absolutely, Lazy Gnome. Ice cream for
Mhm.
breakfast.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, we've been
Yeah.
distracted.
Yeah.
Hi, you guys, and
Hi.
welcome to the It Gets Better Project holiday event celebrating with Chosen Family. It is so nice to have you all here with us on this beautiful Wednesday morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm Ever. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm based in Los Angeles, like I said.
Mhm. And
Mhm.
I'm Taylor. My pronouns are she, her. Usually I'm in the Chicago, Evanston area, but today I'm coming to you from Colorado Springs, Colorado, my hometown.
I love your Christmas tree.
Thanks. My mother has yet to decorate it, and she's having a full scale meltdown about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she like my mom loves Christmas. Our house becomes like a madhouse during Christmas. So yeah, she's like, we're behind
She's
schedule.
like,
The Christmas village isn't up yet. What are we gonna do?
y'all
I'm
got a
like,
village?
I don't know. She's like, yeah. Oh, and it's extensive. It's like it's got a Walmart. I'm being so serious.
What?
It's a mini Christmas village,
I'm here
right?
for
Like a
this,
replica
and
of
I
the
definitely need to
Walmart.
see.
That's what I'm saying. I'll next stream. I'll
Please,
take pictures and we'll put it
please,
in there.
I need you to take pictures and text me.
Yeah,
I need to
absolutely.
see. I need to
Absolutely.
see this Christmas Village Walmart.
Absolutely.
Y'all, today we are going to be coming together to provide a safe and fun space for LGBTQ plus people and youth to celebrate the holidays and chosen family. Today we're going to be chatting with our ambassadors, Dada Dave, Frank the Pegasus, Oh Ashley Darling, and Spoofy, as well as our TikTok ambassadors, TJ and Dana. Y'all, we are going to be chatting about the importance of chosen family and celebrating in a safe space this holiday season. And I'm so glad to be spending this time with you all.
As am I. And to speak to everything that Ever just said, of course, we are partnered with today, which is super cool. They are the world's largest online eyewear retailer, or not the world, the United States. Sorry. The nation's largest eyewear retailer. They have good styles, they have comfort fit, they have virtually clear lenses, which if you're a gamer, it's really, really important that you don't have any discoloration to your lens, and they specialize in that. And you can learn more about Zenny and our partnership by command Zenny in the chat. But you could also just check out their website at zenny.com.
Yeah, I also really love the hater blockers that Zinni partnered with It Gets Better. I'm like, yeah, even the name, I love that.
Yeah. And you guys are gonna see Zenny was like nice enough to send us and some of our ambassadors and affiliates a present this holiday season. And so you'll be able to see some of the designs that they have for these hater blockers that have blue light lens technology, which is amazing. My glasses right now actually have blue light lens, and it's so nice if you're a person that like is on the computer all the time, or you're like looking at devices all the time. It's so nice, helps with headaches, helps to like not strain your eyesight, all of that. So they're super cool.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I bought some blue blockers, and I'm telling you, it changed my life.
No saying.
Yeah. Zinnies?
Yeah. Can't wait to open them. I'm so excited. So
excited. And speaking of the It Gets Better, If you don't know, It Gets Better is a nonprofit organization, and it launched its first video in 2010. We don't want to. Wow.
Stop! Oh yeah,
memories
woo,
all
woo.
alone in the moon. I was like, 2010, where was I? And then I was like, oh no, low cut jeans.
Stop. Yeah, wow. What that was the real pandemic, was the low rise jeans. That'll be so for real. I really hate low rise jeans, so that's not what we're talking about. I'm sorry.
No, but I started it. And y'all, since then, so they had their first video in 2010, and since then they've evolved to become a global multimedia platform, reaching up and empowering millions of youth LGBTQ plus people every year. Its storytelling has taken up residence in 19 countries across 4 continents and 8 languages. And you can watch our stories on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch, and the It Gets Better website. Overall, the It Gets Better project has the sole purpose of uplifting, empowering, and connecting LGBTQ youth across the globe. And truly, honestly, wish I had this when I was in high school.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I was, and not to make you feel a certain type of way, but I was in high school. I was coming from the 8th grade into high school, I think. 2010. Okay. Yeah, I was like in 8th grade. And so first of all, that was my ally era where I was like, I'm just a big ally to the LGBTQ plus community. And I think they should be treated with kindness because, deep in the closet, Narnia in the closet. It was I think it was a beautiful thing to be able to have as a young person. And I'm so glad that It Gets Better has continued kind of that legacy. And especially through, new forms of media. The It Gets Better project launched its Twitch in just October of last year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. In the hopes of, doing the same thing that it had been doing since 2010, which is like creating a really safe space for young LGBTQ plus people, but also, LGBTQ plus people of all ages and demographics and everything like that. And they've done so through our streaming ambassadors and our streaming affiliates. And they've worked with over 70 of them over this past year, which is
that's
crazy.
Tight.
And that's tight, dude. It's dope.
That's tight.
And they've raised $65,000 in that time through these streams. Through I think that's specific numbers from their Tiltify campaign where they raised $65,000, which is amazing. And I think recently they've raised hundreds of thousands of dollars through their affiliates over the last year. And if you, dear watcher, viewer, listener, reader, are interested in being a part of the It Gets Better project family through ambassadorship or through affiliate, you can absolutely do that by doing command membership. And also going to their website to get more information. And then we're also going to be talking to, as we stated at the beginning, a few of the ambassadors and affiliates throughout this program. So if you're interested, we would love to see your applications.
Yeah.
Now the business is out of the way.
I know. It was like parliamentary procedure. The chat's going off about your ally.
My ally era. Oh, goodness gracious. What a time.
I was a goth kid in rural Texas. But I was not out. I was not out. I didn't want to know. I was not out. I was like, love is love. And I'm changing in the locker room bathroom because I'm not gay. And it's a real thing. I was like, they can't call me gay if I'm changing in the bathroom stall as opposed to the locker room. And
exactly.
That's the gay. That to me, it was how I just anyways.
Yeah, that's exactly me doing musical theater and being like, I'm not gay. How can I be gay? I'm doing musical theater and acapella. Glee is super popular right now. You don't have to be gay to do these things.
Shot put's not gay, and it isn't.
And that was the only athletics that I was interested in. I was like, I wonder if I would do shot put. And I was like, and that was an indicator to you, Miss Trumbull?
I loved it. That was my outlet.
Yeah.
I did buy it. I think we've talked about it on the stream before. Bought my shot put from Amazon.com.
Yeah. Which,
what are you gonna be up to over the holiday break?
Well, it's a very So like I said, I'm from Colorado Springs. And if you've been following the news, there was a really devastating shooting in our community, specifically targeting queer people at Club Q, which is like the only queer space really for LGBT people in this community. And so it's really strange, the vibe here. It's kind of like a little subdued and somber, but also I feel like there is a lot of unity. A lot of like places of worship have pride flags out on their front now, and a lot of signs of support. And I think I think that there is a lot of progress to be made here. But as someone who comes home like twice a year, I have seen with my own eyes that there is a influx of change. There's a lot of different people coming into the community now and kind of resolving themselves to thank you, Bambi's life. They're resolving themselves to understanding that like we have to be there for each other as a community. And yeah, so it's a little strange, I think. But I'm gonna be hanging out with my chosen family who also happen to be queer, which like I think we all find each other even if we don't know that we are yet. And so that'll be really fun, I think. What about you? What are you planning on doing?
I am planning on, I actually, sometimes I feel really uncomfortable in my hometown because I'm very like masculine presenting, and it's a very conservative place. But this year I'm actually excited to, one, take up space, and to, like go out to the gay, like I think there's a gay club in my neighboring city in Temple, and I think there might be one in Killeen, Texas. And I'm gonna go out. Like I want to support the local queer space in the queer community. And especially like we were talking about with what happened in Colorado Springs, I think it's even more important to be like, no, I'm here. Like I'm out here and we're not going anywhere. So that's what I'm excited about doing and seeing my family. I think you're muted, Taylor.
That's so embarrassing.
Why? Wow. Is that embarrassing?
That's so embarrassing.
No, it isn't.
I was like, yeah, ever, exactly. You couldn't hear me at all.
I was like, dang. I'm talking into the void. We have so much to talk about today. I'm super excited to talk with our ambassadors.
Me too. I think, is it about time to bring them on? Well, I think we should talk about what the show is going to be about. So,
okay, yeah.
So, as you guys know,
a little more business.
This is our chosen family stream. And we're going to be talking about like what that means to us and how we kind of came about finding our chosen family members, and what we're thankful for in regards to being able to like find community as queer people existing at this time, and how we can find comfort in each other, and even how we can find comfort if we're not out yet. Like me and Ever talk about it on our show a lot. Like you should never come out unless you feel that it is safe for you to do so. And a lot of people just simply do not exist in that reality right now. And so, talking about what that means for people who are trying to navigate their queerness while also, honoring their safety and their comfortability in whatever sort of family situation they're in. And so, we hope that we can provide a space for you. If you're not out yet, feel a sense of community and feel that you're not alone this holiday season. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Yeah, me too. All right, now we can let's put them on.
Second order of business.
Yeah. So we're gonna bring out Data Dave, Frank the Pegasus, Ashley Darling, and Spoofy. And we're gonna be talking about chosen family and what they'll be up to this holiday season.
Hi.
Hey, hi. I was waiting for it. I was like, I was gonna say something first.
How's everyone doing? Oh my goodness, it's so exciting to have everyone here.
Oh my God, Sophie, I love your background.
Oh, thank you.
So
I got jealous of everybody's beautiful Christmas trees. So
yours is like so much more put together. You have like the food in the back and everything. Wow.
I can pretend.
So we're just gonna go through, ask everyone's name or what they're comfortable with being called and pronouns, and I guess then we'll get right on into it. I guess I'll start. I'm Taylor, as you all know. She, her pronouns.
I'm Ever, they, them pronouns.
I guess I'll hop on in.
I'm a volunteer, Dave. Yeah,
I was like, should I hop on in? But I'm day to day, he, him pronouns.
Mhm.
I'm Frank, she, her pronouns.
I'm Ashley, she, her pronouns.
And I'm Spoofy, she, her pronouns.
Fabulous. So good to have everyone here. Wow. So I guess before we get started, we're gonna open our presents. How exciting!
The way I immediately forgot, we talked about it, and then just like
I'll never forget a present. I'm telling you, this is my favorite part.
I love
so
it.
we got presents from Zenny, and then we also got sent stuff from It Gets Better. So that's exciting. So we're gonna open both. I guess we can all start with Zenny, and we'll see the glasses they sent us, right? So we're gonna open them. Yeah.
Right.
I did already open my box, but
It's fine. Yeah, I still have a thing, which is like opaque. This is a really cute case, though.
Also durable.
Yeah, I'm always in the space for like glasses cases.
I got two. Am I
are the favorite.
Wow. Okay, Zenny, I see how it is.
Does it feel like you've chosen one? My goodness.
I want to cross the pond.
Oh wait, I have two as well. What the heck?
Wow.
we're the faves. We're the faves.
Yeah,
We
I
got
two.
Wow. Okay,
go.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, are those the hater blank? You got
That's
two.
awesome.
Yeah, I got two.
Glasses, it's cute.
Yeah, I
Oh
like
my
these.
gosh.
I have
These are
prescription.
so cute. I have prescription as well.
So I'm
These
just
are so
going.
cute.
All right, look, I
Yeah,
came
I'm
prepared. I
gonna
let him
fix
take
He
time.
came
You know what happened?
prepared.
Oh, wow.
I know the way I
Listen,
was like, I
the
guess
way
I
I
have to
was
take my other
like,
ones
should I
off.
just? I'm prepared. I don't know.
These
Rock.
are
I don't know if I'm
cute.
cool enough for these.
But
Yeah,
you
I
definitely
think
are.
I'm
That looks so
I'm
good with your
definitely gonna have
hat.
to find some
my
outfits to match this
gosh.
with, because these are really cute, but they're statement, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like you're really gonna have to.
These
but
are I got the clear ones.
I gotta tell you,
Yeah, I'm
as
good.
somebody who really can't see, the prescriptions on these are fabulous. They're spot on. Wow. Like if you're a
Hey,
person who's
absolutely.
like really afraid of like buying glasses online, because like, what if my prescription's all messed up and I can't see? These are really, I can see very clearly. It's great.
I can see clearly.
Now the rain is gone.
I feel like Sally Jesse Raphael. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You're gonna have matching glasses.
With the
all day?
red.
Is this
I like
Basically.
that.
I'm just gonna wear these.
Yeah, same.
because
I mean,
Yeah.
Cute. I
You got
like
the
these.
red,
I'm
red
just-
and red.
Yeah,
Oh, come
I'm
on.
here for
You got
that.
a lot of red today. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
But
Wait,
yeah,
did you
like
get sunglasses too, Ashley?
You what, sorry?
Did you get sunglasses too?
I did.
nice.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, they're like.
Oh,
I
like
love the
reflective.
reflective.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
I feel
that.
like you can see my messy setup. This is my messy setup.
I love them though. Also, Sophie, I love that you put glasses on.
Look, I gotta fit in, okay?
Yeah, they look great. They match your outfit perfectly.
They're
Zenny does
perfect.
a great job.
But yeah, Zenny Eyewear is for everybody except the haters, obviously. And these are their new blockers series, which I'll show
Yeah.
right here. I don't know if you guys can read that, but they block out blue light, and part of every sale goes to the It Gets Better project, so that we can continue doing what we're doing as a nonprofit organization helping queer people. So if you're interested in these glasses, these look cool to you. There's like a bunch of different styles and different fits and whatever. So see if one fits you, dear audience.
I love these.
I love them.
Clean.
And
I
I haven't
really like
had
them.
a million
I really
excuses
like
Yeah.
to
them.
wear them.
Honestly, I don't know why I've not been wearing blue blockers during our Twitch streams, Taylor.
You haven't been wearing. Well, we're not allowed to wear glasses, remember, because like the
It
reflection.
reflects.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they can't see our eyes.
This is
Really
game
awful.
changer.
Yeah, for
This is-
sure.
This is a game changer because guess what? I'm never not wearing these anymore. Sometimes I walk away from our streams and I'm like, ugh, knocked out. I feel great.
Real.
I feel invincible. Okay.
Down to business.
Wait,
Hello.
should we open up our It Gets Better project?
You're absolutely right. I forgot.
More
I-
presents.
Yeah,
Mine's
I
upstairs.
did.
I opened it. I was like,
You
oh,
already-
package.
I opened mine too. I can't not. I can't
Is this
not.
a fanny pack?
It
It's a
is.
Ooh.
It's
It says
beautiful.
"Be you"
I
every
literally
day.
was just telling my dad that I needed a new fanny pack.
And here it is.
yesterday. Wow.
Taylor, you're gonna
Mine
love
hasn't
this.
arrived, Joe.
Sorry to
Oh,
spoil
you got
the fun.
two-
Now,
You got
now
two
this
glasses.
is nice because this is like
Look.
a visual unboxing for me.
Yeah.
If I can see it.
And there's also a sticker of an iced coffee.
Oh.
And it's
Because you
got,
know,
that's what I
queer
need right
people,
now.
iced coffee. It's like this. That's our
So
relationship.
freaking cool.
Absolutely.
I really like the
Ugh.
fanny pack too because it's got an inner pocket.
This is
So I've
such a
got my
cute little
zennies
sticker.
and my fannies.
What's in this? They just put this whole thing, just the sticker? Wow, they're really dedicated to packaging because they said this little sticker is going right in here. How smart is it?
I love the little donut on it. Too.
I know, it's so cute. Wow, thank
So
you. It gets
freaking
better.
Thank
Aw.
you.
Oh, this
Thank
is
you.
Thank
Oh.
you.
Also, I got this. I don't know if y'all got this too, but I got a really cool print.
No.
Well, open up the
Oh,
open up
what?
the envelope. There should be
Hold on.
yeah.
Am I not?
Is there a print in here too?
Yeah.
I'm sensing some favoritism.
No. No, you're just the
there should
favorite.
be. You
You're
know
the
what?
Favorite
I
child
found-
again.
I found this lodged in my mailbox. So
Oh,
it might be coming separately. So I got the
That's
fanny
fine.
pack first and then this.
that's
Okay,
fair.
okay.
That's
Makes
fair.
sense.
I'll reserve my
Yeah.
judgment then.
Fair enough.
Well, this is really exciting. I think it's so
Yeah.
cute. It says LGBTQ plus youth change the world.
And it's true.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It's very bright. I love bright colors.
Did y'all open the fanny pack? It's got like a little pocket on the inside.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like
See
really
that?
well made. It's really well made.
That's so freaking cool.
That's
'Cause, like,
amazing.
sometimes
This is
the
like
fanny
it gets
pack is
better
a big-
project on the inside. I love this.
Oh.
The fanny pack is usually like it's like a big pocket, obviously, but I like that it has a second pocket inside.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like I
Y'all
don't
know I love
tend to
pockets.
wear fanny packs because I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna lose everything in it. It's so nice.
Yeah, nice pocket. Wow. Thank you. It gets better.
Yeah, thank you. It gets better.
Thank
Thank
you.
Thank you.
All right,
gosh.
now down to business.
Again, it's
So
business time.
what are you guys going to be up to on Twitch for the next in the new year, the new calendar year? What are your ideas? What are your plans? What are you guys going to do? I'm gonna start with Dave.
Cool. I was about to say, I'll throw something out there. Since it's the Christmas holiday, I want to try to do something different. So I'm not good at building gingerbread houses, but I always wanted to build a Gunpla or a Gundam. So I want to build that with, I've never done it. I know nothing, but my roommate and a close friend of mine that shows up on stream a lot in person, they built them. So I was like, okay, we're each going to buy one and we're all going to build together on stream. It'll be my first one. So I'm super excited. If you got 5 seconds, I can grab it. I'll bring it over after I mention it.
Yeah,
But I want
I
to
would
build
love
that
that.
together. And,
That's really cool.
you know, just really just
That's
have that
awesome.
time of having them on stream with me and then spending the holidays with my community together. So that's what I got planned.
I love that.
Gundams are cool too.
They
That's
really
good.
are.
They're really cool. Frank, what are you going to be up to?
Honestly, I don't know that I have plans for Twitch, but my partner and I do a solstice walk. So we don't celebrate like, I guess, Christmas, but we celebrate the solstice together, which is very exciting. So every year we go out on the solstice and we like just go and we like do a little reflection while we walk and set our intentions for the next year and kind of have like a moment where we like are in nature, even though it's bitter cold out. And I think this year we might build a bit of like a Yule wreath, I guess, kind of. Because we're missing like nature inside of our apartment and like the smell of pine and the tree and all of that. So I think we're
Can
gonna
I-
have that.
Yeah, can I ask? I'm sorry, Ever.
No, go ahead.
No, you ask first because you're gonna.
Oh,
ask
I was gonna
first.
say, isn't solstice on the 21st this year?
It is. Well, it's on the
Yeah.
21st. That doesn't really change.
Oh,
It's
okay.
that. Yeah. So we only have fun fact for y'all. We only have another week of the days getting shorter and shorter before
thank
they start to
God.
get longer again.
Oh,
So
because I can't
very
live like this
good.
anymore. I can't live like this anymore.
one more
This is
week.
short.
We got one more week. You can do it.
My question was gonna be like, how long have you been like celebrating the solstice as opposed to like more like the traditional holiday thing?
It's been a few years. We so neither one of us really like aligned with Christmas traditions, and we decided to start making our own traditions. I think this is a very
I
queer
love
thing to
that.
do. To be like, this doesn't fit me. And why am I doing this all the time? And we started to do that. And we were like, you know what really does fit though is kind of going back to these roots. And so we've started to like look at what does that mean? So we kind of do it for the solstices and the equinoxes, but I guess this time of year it ends up being the winter solstice that gets the attention.
So cool. I love that. I love that. Spoofy, what are you going to be doing?
That is a very good question. I do want to say, like, I relate so much to the issue with the days getting shorter right now. I saw a TikTok video yesterday that was like, just because it's dark outside doesn't mean I can't go to the grocery store. And I was like,
no,
oh
that's exactly what that means.
It's so
I can't go out
real.
there.
Sorry,
It's like 4
it's 4
p.m.
p.m.
I'm like, it's over.
Yeah.
Everything's over.
The day is over. The sun is gone.
It's gone.
I'm like, I used to, like, in the summers, I'll be like, it's 9 p.m. I guess I'll have dinner. Like, it's still like bright.
And now it's like, it's 4 p.m. I guess I'll go to bed.
Yeah.
Stay in there.
I gotta get my breakfast pasta in.
Yeah. But I did a really big Friendsgiving, so we're kind of like on rest now after that. But we're trying to do like a white elephant with friends or something. I don't know. We were gonna do Secret Santa, but that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
It is.
I will say there's an application called Elfster that'll do like basically everything for you. Like all you have to do is type in people's emails and stuff, and it'll basically organize the entire event for you. And you just
Writing
put, like,
this
your addresses and everything.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Elfster. That's what me and my department do like every year.
That's
it's so much
cool.
easier. So much easier. Yeah.
What about
Ashley?
you? Yeah.
Oh, during the holidays, I tend to spend Christmas with like my blood family on like Christmas Day, and then on Boxing Day I have like chosen family Christmas, which is the same thing but so much more fun. And and then after Christmas we have this thing, it's probably everyone calls it this, but I think I've made it up. Called Crimbo Limbo, and it's basically like that 5 days after Christmas when no one talks to you, and like you can just be with your pets and your partner, and you just like, this is bliss. And and then it's our wedding anniversary during Crimbo Limbo because it's such a special time of cheese and rest that we decided to get married to celebrate that as well. So so it's nice.
I'm fully still in Crimbo Limbo. That's amazing.
Yeah, I've never had a name for that. That's so good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Can I ask also, like, what is Boxing Day specifically?
I have no idea. I don't know what it means. It's just the day after Christmas Day. We call it Boxing Day. There's no boxing on. We don't punch each other. Like, I don't get it. But it's we just like we basically eat leftovers, and we called it Boxing Day.
Nice.
I love that.
It's basically gay Christmas for me and my family. So it's the gay version of the day before.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. Are there?
I'm excited. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, nope.
This is my first year going home, like not like after top surgery, and I'm so stoked. I'm gonna be like, ugh, yeah, but like. I feel like very fortunate. Like my family tries to understand what non-binary means, and like they were very there for my top surgery. But I have my favorite uncle. I can't explain. I don't know if it's appropriate. He is, like you might be a redneck if. Do you remember those like Jeff Foxworthy things? But he is the biggest. He's one of my biggest supporters, and he's always been like. Dang, I can't wait to see the final result. And I'm like, he's like, I got some shirts for you. He's like so pumped.
I cannot express you how healing it is to hear somebody who is like, you might be a redneck if, but also is like so supportive of you, because like that is just not. We see it, and it like they are out there. People like that are out there. You can have both.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. But like speaking of like family and everything, what do you guys? I mean, we all have our communities here on Twitch, which I'm sure
Right.
we're all very thankful for. And I'm wondering like how you guys kind of like feel about the importance of these communities that you have been able to like cultivate through the It Gets Better project and just in general. I'll go first. I love it. I have the time of my life on me and Ever's streams. It's always the highlight of my 2 weeks of my month. And I love talking to people in the chat and everything.
I feel the same, Taylor. I missed our November shows so much. And like right now I'm like looking at the chat. It's going up. I'm like, hi everyone. Like it's so fun to like also like meet new people. Like I'm so excited to meet everybody on this stream today. And I don't know, it feels great to be reminded that even though it's like, we're like, there's queers all over the world, but it's literally there's queers all over the world, which feels great. It's like our own network. I'm excited. It makes me feel even more motivated to be a positive influence in the queer community.
Yeah, I feel like, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I feel like especially during the holidays, it's just so nice to have a place like where you can escape to both like on your community's end and your end and just kind of like be in like a nice like space that you've cultivated and are comfortable in. And it's kind of like a getaway almost in some ways.
Absolutely.
And to even piggyback off that, it's just important. It feels good to have, having the community both here. It Gets Better and my own Twitch community. You all can just enjoy what you enjoy. Like people play similar games. You have people to play with, chat with, watch Christmas shows with. You know what I mean? So having that sense of community and they're enjoying this moment, I am too. There's just nothing like it. So it's so important and grateful to have.
I think there's also this sense of like you can be 100% yourself, and I think especially from like the streamer perspective or like the person who's curating the community, like you get to choose kind of who is in that space and who you've invited into that space. And so at least for me, it is a 100% safe space. And I try to make it that way for anybody that comes in. And I think that is something that, people can come in and they may not have that kind of same freedom in their like real life. I guess they're away from computer life, and instead they get to kind of share that here, and they get to, make their own traditions or, have their family kind of be present in a way that they may not get elsewhere. I think that's a really important thing. And I agree that especially during the holidays, it can be a really lonely time. So it's like a way for all of us to really connect,
Yeah, definitely. Like I think for me, my Twitch experiences, it's gave me access to people that I might not have ever met in real life, and that is gave me an opportunity to like learn and ask questions and become like a more well-rounded open person from it. And I think also like just seeing people and speaking to people who are out there in the world living authentically, that is really inspiring. Like, and if you see people like you who are just living the best life, it kind of makes you think, why can't I do that? I need to do that as well. So that's what it means to me. It's like being inspired by people, like, and having access to people.
Yeah, you can see that it does get better.
Wow. Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Someone should write that down. Write that down.
I had to. We kind of. I feel very inspired by you, Frank, in your like new traditions though. Like I think that's so cool. I wonder if anybody else has traditions. Like me and my family, it's like it's do or die. We take this. It's very militant in my house. Like it's like the ornaments need to be up. The menu needs to be chosen. We like have like a tiered system for like present wrapping where we all get like a specific room at a specific hour, and like this is the hour at a time you have to wrap your presents, and you need to get out of that room by this time so the next person can wrap their presents. Like it's very fun. I don't want people to think that like my family's insane.
No, as someone
that's so fun.
Yeah, and it also like I wish I was type A personality. Like I wish I could focus. This to me is a dream. I'm like, oh my god. time management
It's a
skills.
fun ritual. I like it. It gets us
Yeah.
in the mood, you know.
You does your family like have a day that they decorate the tree together? That was something that I grew
Yeah.
up with that part I do miss because we can't I have cats, so I can't have a tree. Well, I
Mhm.
specifically have
understand that.
one cat
Yeah.
that would
Yeah.
there's no way I could get her
See-
to not climb a tree. She's just she
Yeah,
climbs everything. So.
absolutely. You just have to like
See,
be her impulse control.
Yeah,
Like, we're
exactly. I'm
not
just like,
gonna
no,
do
you
it.
don't get one.
Yeah,
You don't
we're just
get
not
one. I'm
gonna.
sorry.
We're just not gonna. Yeah, we do like the Christmas trimming. We have 2 trees. There's one downstairs, one upstairs, because my mother, like I said, is
I love that
excessive.
so much.
Yeah,
love
so
this.
like
I
there's
need
like
this.
separate, like this tree back here is gonna be, I think she wants this one burgundy and gold, and the one downstairs is gonna be like tacky Christmas. So it's like all of our
I
like,
love tacky Christmas.
yeah, like all of our
Yes.
like colored lights
Aw.
and like the wacky stuff and
Oh my
everything.
god, I
It's
just
so
saw a
fun.
TikTok of a woman who, like, with her sisters, does a competition for the ugliest Christmas ornaments that they can find. And she showed off some of the ornaments that she's found, and I was like, there was a mermaid Jesus.
What?
I'm sorry.
Under
Hold
the
on,
sea.
hold on.
Wait. I what?
Wow.
No, it was so good. There was a glittery Sasquatch. Like, I could not.
Oh
the whole
my
thing,
gosh.
I couldn't. I was like, I
I'm gonna
more
need
of
you
this.
to drop that in the.
I'm
chat.
definitely gonna
Yeah,
be
I'll have
to
such.
find that link. I need
That's
to
Yeah,
see
the
amazing.
chat's
Yeah.
going like, oh my god, mermaid
I need to
Jesus.
see that
That's
immediately.
amazing.
Mermaid Jesus.
Mermaid Jesus. I never
What
thought
in
of
mermaid
those words
Jesus are you
together.
doing? I
I'm gonna start
cannot
saying that.
wait.
I'm gonna use that from
I'm
now
gonna start
on.
saying that.
Mermaid Jesus. I love human ingenuity and creativity because
so good.
Not the
man.
mermaid Jesus ornament sales going up as we speak.
I can hear
It's like Amazon mermaid Jesus. I want to be like,
on Amazon, like being like
see this
mermaid
right now.
Jesus.
I need it.
Stocks are
ornament.
going through the roof.
Consider yourself influenced.
And I have
So
been, 'cause now I'm
influenced.
100% looking for those.
This would be like
100%.
super niche, but like you talking about your cat, Frank, made me think
Yeah.
how cool it would be to have like a cat tree that was a Christmas tree.
I was just talking about that. I was just talking about
That's a good
like
idea.
getting a cat tree or like turning her into like just leaning into it and being like, no,
Yeah.
you're gonna climb it anyway. You might as well.
And like toys that are like ornaments, but they're toys.
Yes.
But they're
Yeah,
toys.
I think it would be really
Yeah.
fun.
I think you just stumbled across $1 million idea.
That's a
I'm
business.
I think we should
I
start a
really think
business.
that you
We
should
should start a
business.
business.
Let's all
No one take that.
Yeah.
It's copyrighted.
Mhm.
What a great idea.
That's a really
Sharks.
good
Fantastic,
Dun, dun,
yeah.
dun, dun,
Now let's
dun,
go on
dun,
Shark
dun,
Tank.
dun.
That's really good.
I used to play this game. Saying it out loud doesn't make any sense. With my friends, where we would play like improvised Shark Tank. We would just chill, and then somebody would leave the room, and we would all rotate who the sharks were, and we would come in and be like sharks, and we would just pitch
You have to
ideas for
improvise an idea.
things.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
I love
Mhm.
that.
it's a fun, really silly game.
Do you remember any of the pitches?
Honestly, no. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, me and my cousins, we're in our 30s now, but we're gonna be doing this when I'm home. They don't know
I love
that.
They don't know
know.
yet.
I like that.
Mhm. But we're playing improvised Shark Tank.
Are you guys
Lots
board
of-
game families?
Yeah, actually, my family
Wow.
absolutely is. Yeah.
My family is huge. But we have a Family Feud, and every year my brother has a bald cap and a mustache and a suit, and he dressed up like Steve Harvey to host it, and it is the funniest thing on the planet.
Oh
I
god,
love it.
Steve Harvey
It's
on
so
the
good.
post, like
I
hands
know.
down.
Hilarious.
Oh my god, I love that
oh
so
my
much.
gosh.
So good.
Mm.
Who do you poll for the answers?
Who do you? Oh, it's like an actual board game, Family Feud board game. So like
Oh, that's a
yeah,
good
so like
Oh.
it's a box game. Yeah, so you have all the answers and everything, and they have the little like thingies, little stands, and everything. It's very fun. Very
Oh
fun.
my
Did
gosh.
you memorize the answers?
that.
From year before?
I need that too.
No, I love that you think that we have that kind of attention span in this household. Absolutely not. We had to pivot to Family Feud because we've never finished a game of Monopoly. Not
Well,
That's fair.
in my
No,
25
they
years
take
of life, I've
forever,
never finished
though.
it. One time we left the board on the table for like 3 days, and we were like, we have to stop this. This is unsustainable. It's too much.
I mean, what do y'all have any advice for like queer youth or like queer people who like may not be able to go to their families for the holidays or even be out, or who might not be out around their families? For me, I mean, I was always scared, like I said, because I came from like rural Texas. Mood shift. This is me trying to be business. It just doesn't work.
No, it's an important conversation.
Yeah, no, it is. Like I was like just like thinking we're all talking about like holidays and like being around family or family traditions, and it's like not a lot of people, have that, which is okay. But for me, like I'm just like remembering like 21, 22-year-old Ever who like moved to Chicago and kind of that's where I was like, there's gays here. And like and that
Very
was like
similar experience. Yes.
Gays here.
What? Yeah, that was like,
Truly.
I'm gay. And just kind of like tiptoeing around that, like at my family's Christmas was I didn't think it would be as hard as it was, but it was hard. And then, like I said earlier, it was a relief to like when I finally came out that the family was like, no, we know. My family was like, we've all known. It was like a sit down, but I was wondering what y'all thoughts are on that, like advice and.
I think if you're around your family and you're not out, take breaks.
Yes.
Find like a space where you can be to just decompress a little bit. And like, I need that anyway. I'm like very introverted. I have a very big family. So like I just need lock yourself in the bathroom for a little while. People are just gonna think you're having a nice big holiday poo, they're not gonna worry about it.
No.
you hang out in there as much as you need.
Yeah.
It's that green bean casserole.
Yeah,
I gotta take a minute.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I guess mine would be sorry.
No, I was gonna say I love taking breaks.
Yeah, oh yeah, very much needed. I think my advice would be to try and like take queer art with you. I don't know, like your favorite queer music and books and like maybe some very gay TV shows and stuff. I think it's good to just try and remind yourself that the life isn't just in that house and that that's still everyone's still out there. And I think it's important to just remind yourself that this isn't forever, and there's so much beauty and art out there that you can experience, and just remind yourself. I think that would be my advice.
And
beautiful advice.
To piggyback off that, honestly, treat yourself. You know what I mean? It's okay with taking a personal celebration. I'm an introvert, so I have no problem playing single player games off stream, relaxing. But in doing that on holidays, find a way to treat yourself, whatever that medium may be. Food, gaming, books, just watching movies. That's okay. So my part's both the answer, but it's like that. Definitely treat yourself, and especially go into queer spaces too. For those that aren't comfortable, there are spaces to where you can be comfortable. Like on Twitch, there's going to be plenty of communities, including all the streamers up here, that are going to be streaming. Some are holiday games. Some are just going to be story games. Whatever it may be, what do you enjoy? Join that community, because a lot of communities on Twitch are, welcoming communities. And even if you're not out, whether it be in person or on Twitch, that doesn't mean you can't be a part of an LGBTQIA plus community. So definitely enjoy that in the holidays and spend it with them as well. So find your sense of that, whether in person or online.
I love that.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think that like in my head, being able to like separate it and like lean on my community outside of like specific family time helps so much. Because for me, like I just don't feel super comfortable like talking to my family about like my sexuality and that side of stuff. I mean, they're very accepting, but they're also like, they're very much older. And so their view of like queerness is like, you're either gay or you're straight. There's nothing else. So,
yikes. Yeah.
I can understand.
Yeah. It's just not something I want to like get into a discussion about. So I just don't. And I leave it for, my personal time.
Yeah.
Same.
And I think that's an important point to bring up, Spoofy, because I feel like a lot of people that have family like yours, a family that's like antagonistic towards their queerness, they feel like they have to like be like this mouthpiece during the holidays to like get their families to understand. And I feel like that can really run your mental health and emotional health into the ground.
Yeah.
And so I think like it's really important to know like you're not obligated to be a spokesperson for queerness at your family dinner or whatever. Like I love the Thanksgiving and like Christmas holiday memes. People are like, going to Thanksgiving just cause chaos and
Yeah.
And if you have the bandwidth for that, and that's something that you want to do, absolutely do that. I'm not telling you not to, like, you know, speak up for yourself in your family setting, but like, you don't have to do that. You know, like you really can just like choose peace for yourself and just understand that like they're not going to be as receptive as you would like them to be. And, you know, in a more serious vein, you also just don't have to spend time with people that don't respect who you are as a person, like, ever. You never have to cohabitate space with those people if you don't want to, which is easier said than done, obviously, because like family relations are very difficult to kind of navigate for everyone. Everybody's different, but ultimately, like, you don't have to share space with anybody that disrespects you or like makes you feel bad about yourself. So yeah,
I think that's so important. Like, I don't really advocate for people just like completely cutting, especially family, out of your life, because, you know, they're family. And but at the same time, family is not a tie that you absolutely have to like keep them in your life if they are causing that kind of harm to you. And I think that's an important piece. You know, I think that's why we talk so much about found family, is because sometimes our given family just is not the vibe, you know?
No.
And if I may piggyback on it.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was going to say, if I piggyback on that, especially when it comes to family, learning and establishing your boundaries with them is what can help the relationship. Without giving too much. Me and my dad's not pro me being gay. It is what it is. But, you know, in the boundaries, I've literally sat, and I'm fortunate for this, to have those conversations, to be like, hey, I know your takes, you know my takes. We can argue. But instead, I'm okay with, we're not discussing it, but don't disrespect me. And like, you know, that's helped the relationship. So is it the perfect father-son relationship? No. But we get along. We can be in the same spaces. But for me, on my side, I'm limiting what you have access to.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I'd say ultimately finding those boundaries, establishing them, and being in space helps. Oh, you go ahead.
I think too, like, for me personally, you know, I talk about my family members, but I do have an immediate family member, and we don't speak anymore. And it was painful to find out his views. And I think it's important also to remember the grace period and the mourning period and the grief of being like, you know what, like, this person has hurt me. And kind of, we talk about like, we can choose not to have these people in our lives. It's okay to feel grief for that and mourn that relationship. I think that that's such an important piece that, you know, when I was talking to friends, they were like, well, just cut them out of your life. And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, it was still hard. And I think like being gentle with yourself and, you know, reminding yourself like, hey, sometimes it's easy. Sometimes you're like, bye, I don't need you in my life. But like for people that are close to you that hurt you, like, it's okay to feel grief as you move on, and taking care of yourself and putting yourself first doesn't make you selfish. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know if this is good advice. Or not, but sometimes I like to find the humor in situations, and sometimes when I'm around these types of people, I kind of look at them through the lens of pity. Because it must be so boring to be you, you know? Like, I'm so glad I'm me and I get to experience this life and have these friendships, and it's not all beige and boring. And I'm like, sometimes I just sit there and I'm like, oh, I'm so happy to be me. You keep going. You keep going.
I think that's such a good point, though, because like you know all of like the wonderful eccentric beauty that is in the world and like within your friends and like your chosen family, and to like have them just like be completely closed off to experiencing that, like it must be boring. That has to be
absolutely.
Oh. It gets better though.
Yes.
We need to play bingo.
DJ noise.
Like Italia.
Let's go.
Just every single one of us trying to like sneak it in there real like cat.
I'm
like
saying. I mean, I think that brings us to a great point though. And I want to ask, like, now that we've kind of talked about, you know, the nitty gritty and the bad and the negative, I'm wondering what everyone's really thankful for this year. I'm really thankful for you guys. It's been a pleasure meeting you and like getting to like work with you, and I'm really thankful to be given this opportunity and this platform by It Gets Better. It's like surreal. When they were like, yeah, we'd love for you to do it, I fully cried. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
what
it's
a full
exciting.
circle, what a full circle moment. Because I remember seeing like the first commercials and like going on the website for the first time as like a young person. I'm like, wow, I really get to be this person for other people now. Like, it was a really beautiful moment, and I'm really, really thankful for the opportunity and that I get to meet really cool people. And yeah, it's just wow.
I feel the same, Taylor. Like, it's been like cool to be like that person that we saw growing up, like to be a youth ambassador and ambassador for It Gets Better. And two, like, I'm also really thankful for top surgery. It dawned on me, like, I think literally in November, because it feels like I've always had this chest. And then my mom was like, well, no, you got it in January. And I was like, oh my gosh, like that, like,
I remember when we had just met, and it was like 2 weeks before top surgery. And like, yeah, your confidence is just like skyrocketed.
Yeah. So it feels really great. And that's what I'm thankful for. And to be able to share that experience with others, and to remind them that now it's my turn. It gets better. Even like, you may not be able to, get the gender affirming surgery you want now, but you can, and you will. And that's important too. It took me a long time, 36 years. 2010.
I had the same thought when you said 2010. I was like, I had already graduated college by then. Yeah. Oh God.
What are you thankful for, Frank?
Honestly, I'm really thankful for my partner, because I know that they always have my back, even if like we're in a tough situation, or even if we have to like go through something that is a little less savory for one of us. We have each other, and that at least on the drive home, we can be like, oh my God, do you remember when they said that thing? Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, I have that. I'm very, very thankful for them. Also very thankful for my community, because they keep me sane.
Real.
Thankful for Mermaid Jesus as well.
Thankful for Mermaid Jesus.
There you go.
And the glittery Sasquatch.
I think I'm thankful for my cats. I have 3 of them, and they don't ever judge me. That's a lie. They do judge me all the time, actually. No, but I'm really thankful for my friends too. I had a friend of mine and his husband. They just got married. Moved down here, and they were like an online Twitch friend who just was like, "Yeah, I'm coming down and living there." And it just had to do with. His husband was based here in the Air Force. So that was really cool.
Wow.
And I also had recently reached out to my first roommate in college, from over a decade ago. And they were someone who was really awesome and informative in my life. They taught me a lot about the trans experience, because they were kind of going through it when I was their roommate. And I learned a lot from them, and to kind of reconnect with them and build that friendship now as adults has just been really nice. So I'm just grateful for those friendships.
That's so sweet.
Well, I was gonna give it to you. Go ahead. Oh, me? All right. I'll go ahead. For me, I'm very grateful, honestly, to It Gets Better and all of you all and streamers and people being openly queer. For those that don't know, I actually came out now 3 to 4 years ago. And if you told me before that time I would ever be in a space talking to LGBTQIA plus individuals, that I'd be someone that'd be an influence in that space and openly queer, I wouldn't believe you. I'm like, I'm not comfortable letting people know. So being able to be open and proud comes from you all's example of being open and proud. And of course, my community that was supportive both before and after, they became even more supportive. Like, Dave, what game you playing next? We proud you, Gabe, but what game on stream tomorrow? So that was really cool to me. So appreciate to everybody being open, being supportive, and being along the ride.
Tell me why that's gonna make me cry, Dave. Jeez Louise.
I know, Dave.
These are new glasses, Dave.
They're fogging up. Really nice today. How dare?
Right.
Of course, I'm grateful to be part of It Gets Better and to meet you all, and for my beautiful community on Twitch and my wife. The other things that I'd say that I'm grateful for this year is my ADHD diagnosis. I think it's part of my journey of understanding myself and loving myself in as many ways as possible. And also to my puppy, because she's gorgeous and I love her. And she's like, yeah, I didn't know that you could get so much love from a little fluffy. So yeah, that I'm grateful for that.
Wow. I love the holiday season. Amazing. It is amazing. It's amazing. Well, I guess we'll start wrapping it up, even though I don't really wanna, because I could talk to you all day. But we want to say thank you so much on behalf of the It Gets Better Project for you guys spending your holiday season with us. I know it's a super busy time for everybody, especially you guys, with the content and everything else that you do in your life. So thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate
for having
it.
us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
So nice.
Absolutely.
Can we do this again tomorrow?
I would love.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Well, we will say our goodbyes now. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
See you later.
Nice to meet
Bye.
y'all.
Thanks for having me.
Nice to
Nice
meet
to meet
y'all.
you guys. Yeah.
Bye.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, now.
So you're gay.
So you're gay.
You're gay.
So that was a beautiful time that we just had with our ambassadors. So great to see them. What an amazing time. But now we're gonna take a quick break to stretch, stay hydrated, and grab a snack. And while we are gone, y'all are gonna hear from some affiliates and partners on why they do charity streams for the It Gets Better Project. And as I said before at the beginning of the stream, memberships are open. Applications for membership are open, so you can type in membership command in the chat, or you can go to the It Gets Better website to see what that application process looks like, and learn more.
Yeah, and later we're gonna see what our friends at It Gets Better Mexico have been up to. So I'm really excited about that and to see the video that they've done, and it's featuring professional soccer league players and a lesbian couple, Stephanie and Bianca. So we love to see that. We love to see representation. So
stay tuned for that.
See you
And
soon.
we're gonna go on break, and then we're gonna do decorations for.
Oh my gosh, yes!
Gingerbread houses.
I'm screaming in the mic.
With some of our TikTok ambassadors of the It Gets Better Project,
which is so
DJ
tight.
Luna. Yeah. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
I joined the It Gets Better Project affiliate program so that I could be part of the queer community, but also be part of uplifting the queer community on Twitch.
In a space that uplifts a lot of white queer voices, being able to partner with the It Gets Better projects to raise funds and awareness has been incredibly rewarding.
One of the things that was really important to me about joining IGBP was being able to provide support as an ally and to learn more about what true allyhood means.
I was a former It Gets Better affiliate, and the reason why I decided to become an affiliate is because I wanted to help fund education going out to queer youth. The It Gets Better project does so many amazing things to help out LGBTQIA plus youth.
I came out publicly as a lesbian trans woman and started transitioning about 5 years ago. I love being able to spread love and create a space that I didn't have growing up.
I joined the
Welcome back.
Hello,
Hi.
everyone.
Welcome back. It's the Friends and Family Twitch stream. I'm Ever.
Oh my God,
If you're just joining us, I'm Ever. It's a new segment. It's a new pair of Zennies, baby.
I wish I had gotten sunglasses. I mean, I love these glasses, obviously. Thank you, Zenny, so much. But yeah, hi. If you're just joining us, I'm Taylor. She, her pronouns.
Oh yeah, they, them.
Yeah. Hello, you guys. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we just got done talking to some of our very, very cool ambassadors for the It Gets Better project. And now we are going to pivot to seeing some other very cool people, some of our TikTok ambassadors for the It Gets Better project. A little bit about the TikTok for It Gets Better. Since joining TikTok's Creative Learning Fund, It Gets Better has live streamed their first digital Pride experience. They've been a part of Creativity for Good, and they have partnered with a launch campaigns like Queer Books, #QueerBooks, which is super exciting. And they've amassed hundreds of thousands of audience members on TikTok to build another small community like the one they have on Twitch, which is super cool.
Yeah. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
I'm ready to chat. Are you ready to chat?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, great.
Let's go.
We're gonna bring in TJ and Dana, baby. We couldn't do it without. I'm like this. I have a whole new personality with these glasses on
and be
I'm
a
like,
fully
okay,
different
baby, let's
person.
go. We're talking with some TikTokers today.
Oh my gosh! Gotta block out
I got
them
a
haters.
protein bar.
I gotta block them haters. Oh my goodness! Hi Dana and hi TJ. Thank you so much for joining us. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Yes. So, hi, I'm Dana. I use she, her pronouns, and I am so excited to be here.
Hi, I'm TJ. I use him, he, him pronouns, and I'm super excited to be here.
Yay! And we have to ask, and this is really, really important, so I need you both to be as honest as possible. I'm serious. This is a deadly serious question. What are your favorite holiday meals?
Ooh.
Yeah,
TJ, you go first.
Icebreaker of the century.
I don't have a favorite. Anything that my mom puts in front of my face, I will eat it.
Fair, real. That's real. That's real.
I have a specific one, and it's 2-day-old greens.
Oh, because they've been sitting.
Yes, ham.
Absolutely. I think mine's is probably like these roasted Brussels sprouts that my dad makes. They're so good. They're so good for no reason.
They have no business.
Really yeah, they have no business being that good.
What about you?
I'm obsessed with these rainbow cookies I'm from New Jersey. My family's Italian, so we always get these like amazing like Italian like bakery cookies, but these rainbow ones they're kind of like mini cakes and they're like layered. They are so good.
I love a good baked good. The holiday season really is the time for that.
It is.
I love a good baked good.
Oh, I love a good French toast. That's what we have.
Yes.
Over the holidays specifically?
Over the holidays.
Okay.
Because my dad used to always make me French toast as a kid, and I only get to come home once a year.
Oh.
So he makes like a nice big French toast.
Sweet.
Wait, why is that so cute?
That's adorable.
Big Otis is like the best. He's so
Your
cute.
dad's great. My dad makes smoked salmon every Christmas, like gravlax.
Oh man,
yeah, obsessed. Yeah, my dad is a chef, so like he always is like doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so you're eating like real good stuff.
Oh yeah, I tell you all the time. I have to go home at Christmas. I tell you all the time.
Wow.
If nothing else for the food, I have to be home for Christmas.
I'm so hungry now.
Yeah,
and I know you're gonna be building gingerbread houses, and I'm like,
yeah. So tell us about these gingerbread houses that It Gets Better project sent you. What's the plan with these? What's going on? What's y'all's plans?
I have mine. I'm gonna try. I have mine. I feel like I'm on a cooking show because I'm like, I've prepared these small glasses of all of my decorations.
Nice. I think the hardest part for gingerbread houses is just making it stable. You know
this is what I'm nervous about, but we have the icing, so.
Oh, they sent you the good kind too. They sent you like the good.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
That's the thing about It Gets Better. Quality.
Quality. Y'all weren't at the other. If you weren't at the other part of the stream, they sent us some very beautiful. Oh my gosh! Did you guys get sent packages? Do you want to open them?
We got sent these gingerbread houses.
Okay.
We got really cool fannies.
Yeah.
I
Does
am
it get
so
better
jealous of the
Oh.
fanny packs. I
I'm
love
obsessed.
those.
I'm kind of jealous of the gingerbread houses. I'll be very honest.
Oh my gosh. How did y'all get involved with It Gets Better?
Yeah, like what's the story of your journey?
Yeah, what's the scoop?
Mhm.
I know we were talking about gingerbread houses now, but now I'm like, what's the scoop?
Yeah, how'd you guys get there?
I'm sorry, I don't know who I am in these zinnies right now. I'm either like a hyped up coach or I'm a detective. So
What's the 411?
A hyped up soccer coach.
yeah.
I think I saw it on TikTok to like apply for this like creator program, and I was like, oh my god, I remember It Gets Better from like back in the day, from like my Tumblr days. Like we were talking earlier. Yeah, I know, throwing it back.
Tumblr.
I know.
I like Tumblr.
It was interesting. But I was like, oh my god, that would be so freaking cool to like be involved with them now as like a queer person, because back in high school I had no idea I was queer at all. So
Relatable.
yeah. So I was like, oh my god, I have to do this. But yeah.
That's awesome. What about you, TJ?
I think I saw it on TikTok too. Like back in the day, I was involved with Blitzen, another LGBT youth organization.
Oh yeah,
And
that's cool.
Very cool.
yeah, I was one of the ambassadors for many, many years. And I was like, and I remember the It Gets Better project. We were talking about them and the Shuttle project. And I saw it, I'm like, oh, I always wanted to help the youth again. I said, oh, I want to do this because I love TikTok.
Yay!
Oh, I love TikTok.
I gotta get better at TikTok. I know. I have an account warning.
No.
What did you do?
Well,
They
because I
set their
posted
lawn
that.
on fire. They set their lawn on fire and put it on the internet.
And TikTok said, no, this is encouraging harm.
Yeah,
So
you cannot have that on there.
when I post, I get like 5 views now, so I gotta create an alias.
No.
Yeah. I feel like you just need a fully separate account.
But
Like, I
y'all
think
get
you
ready
need-
because I'm about to post some gnarly not an issue. So my mom and I, when we go home, we do this bit called not an issue, and we just yell at each other. That's what started the house on fire.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna say this year, it's about to go off.
Gonna come out the gate swinging.
It's about to go out. I got a Big Dogs onesie with
snap.
chili peppers on it. I don't know if you know about
Oh.
Big Dogs.
I don't. What's the Big Dogs onesie?
Big Dogs is a brand. This was like popular when I was in high school. It's like, if you can't run with the big dogs, stay on the porch. And it's like a Saint Bernard.
Yeah.
And he's like wearing like a muscle jacket or whatever, a bomber. And this is a nightgown, flannel. I found it at a thrift shop with Saint Bernard Big Dogs. And it's Big Dog brand, and then red chili peppers. And I'm bringing it to Texas. So
You know,
y'all need to get ready.
I'd be forgetting that you have a very eclectic taste, Pepper. very eclectic. Very
Well, as a
authentic
comedian,
taste.
you acquire different.
Exactly. You're absolutely right.
Different
Yes.
bits, different wigs, different outfits. So
Oh, I know about the wigs. Man. I got a lot of wigs for TikToks and outfits.
Yes.
Doesn't help I do drag either.
Oh my
there
god,
you
wait,
go.
you do drag?
You do drag?
Yeah, I do drag for all my all my skits on YouTube and social media.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, wow. What do you so
it feels
what
like
are
we're
you
now
what are your
doing
drag?
ASMR gingerbread.
I know, like we're
ASMR.
trying to
I'm concentrating.
Yeah, no,
This
listen,
is not looking very hard.
getting the foundation, but getting the foundation is what is most important.
Right?
It's
Okay.
like,
This
you
is
gotta
a
get it
tree
solid.
house. This is
No.
not
Is
that what it's
when I'm
supposed to
done.
look
Not
like?
mine. Not mine. Okay, TJ, I opened my box and I was like,
That's
oh,
wild.
no. I
That's
went for
wild.
I went for the classic. I was like, I
I
am
said,
not,
I'm not going to do the easy one. I'm going to do the complicated one, but it's not going to work.
two different
Are you gonna make
personality
the? I hope it's okay. I'm hungry now.
No,
I'm like,
no.
and
I mean,
y'all at
they're
home need to
making
grab your
food,
snacks.
Right.
I know.
Yeah.
A gingerbread treehouse.
Yes.
Wow.
I said I am not gonna attempt that live on a stream.
Okay.
No.
I got one piece done. We're
I mean,
good.
go
Oh
big
my
or go
God.
home. Wow, you're efficient. That would have
You
taken
are.
me forever. Wow,
Okay.
that would have taken me so
Here we
long.
go.
But while you guys are doing that, I want to ask, what's like your favorite video that you've made for the It Gets Better project? Like, is there one that sticks out to you? Like, that was really fun to make.
I think, because I work in a high school as a librarian in the cheer codes. My favorite one.
Librarians are always my best friend.
We love librarians on this. In our stream, we talk about librarians all the time.
I love the library.
My kids
Oh my
love
God.
me. I have the best, amazing career kids on this campus, and it is so amazing.
Nice.
But mine would have to be like the back to school video I did.
What was the video like?
Yeah,
what did you do within it?
Well, what was it about? So it was back in August.
That's a long time ago. That's a long time ago.
It's a lot of happened. It was about the first day of school, like how to set your tone the first day of school. So I gave them like 5 tips how to like keep that LGBT pride feeling they had at Gay Pride, how to bring that same feeling and use it all school year.
Oh, that's
nice.
great.
I love that.
I love that kids like now have like adults in their lives that they can speak to about these sort of things. Like I remember having a queer oh my god, Ever, are you okay? It's fine. I remember they're dying. It's fine. Okay. Everyone avert your eyes. Avert your eyes.
Just carry on.
Wrong pipe.
I remember when I was in high school, I had a queer choir director, and it meant so much to like have him at the school. And even at the time when I wasn't really sure about like what my sexuality was doing, it was really nice to have like an adult there that like, you know, he had like a partner and he lived like a beautiful life, and it was just like really nice, you know, because I feel like I study film and media. I'm getting my doctorate currently, and like so much of queer media is just like very sad, and I hate that.
It is.
Yes.
It's all just
my God.
so sad.
Like every TV show, like Bury Your Gays, you know?
Yeah,
like,
I really don't like that. I really don't like that.
Yes, it's like you just killed off my favorite character. Yes, because they're queer, but like no.
Yeah, and it always has to be some tragic thing about like their home life and I would just like to see a queer person be happy.
Yeah,
I love Victor.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I was really happy at the end when the parents start to accept him. I said, okay, now.
Yeah. I remember seeing Love, Simon though in theaters and like
I do
low key crying when his mom was like, you know, you get to breathe now. You know, I was like, please. I was like, please, not in this
I said,
AMC.
okay.
Not in this AMC. I'm boohoo sobbing. Leave me alone. Yeah. I'm just glad that kids have that now. Sometimes I'm a little jealous, but like I'm really glad they have it.
No, it's amazing. And I mean, like, I feel like watching specifically Love, Simon in the theaters, like, I feel like that was the first like major like movie, mainstream movie with like a queer main character that I even remember seeing in the theaters.
Yeah. Yeah, and it just felt really realistic, you know, like that's a really hard thing to navigate. Even when you have like this, like his life was like pretty quote unquote perfect in a sense, other than like him having this like journey with his sexuality. And I think that like it was just really great to show that like even when you're in like in a good place, so to speak, you can still have the same struggles as other queer people. I think
exactly.
It's a really well done film. I need to rewatch that.
I know. I'm like, queer people deserve rom-coms just like everyone else.
Everybody else.
Right?
Yes. I would love to see I need more queer romance all the time.
Yes.
All the time. All the time. All right, how's it going over there?
I'm really proud of the gingerbread house over
I was gonna say you're really moving. You're really moving.
I'm really proud of this house over here.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that good icing from Target.
I'm telling you, you can't choose necessarily the icing that comes with the gingerbread house because sometimes that icing is not gonna work.
I think I kind of like burst my icing bag a little bit, so I'm really struggling. But I'll catch up. Don't worry.
No, I feel like you just gotta get the 4 walls up. It's all good.
That's right.
Get the foundation up.
Yeah, I was looking at the box. They were like, "Oh, add the chimney." I was like, I won't be adding.
I won't be adding any of that. I won't be doing that. That's very hilarious to think that. Frank the Pegasus. Frank, yes, drop the book Rex. I need to read more books. I want to get back.
Would it ever go?
I hope that they're okay. I hope that they're okay. I'll text them and be like, are you good?
Are you joking?
Yeah, I just don't want them to be like dead. But I need to get more into like books. We had a few segments on me and Ever's show where we talked to different authors and different like YA queer novels, like fantasy books or whatever.
I love
and I'm always looking for more recommendations.
Oh my god, me too.
If you have queer book recs or like graphic novel recs, please drop them in the chat. I would love to have them.
Yes,
Oh, I
especially
got you.
like
I have a whole LGBT section.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
especially like queer rom-coms, like, and
Mhm.
I'll admit I still read like YA books. Like they just hit
Yeah.
different. Sometimes you just need something fun, you know?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of like the adult literature is so serious.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I get it.
Exactly.
We're like taxpayers. I understand. But a little bit of fantasy and levity isn't going to kill anyone. Like, let's have a good time. So like earlier in the stream, we talked to the ambassadors about like what chosen family meant to them and like how they kind of navigated like blood family and chosen family. So I kind of want to extend that same question to you guys. Like, what does chosen family like mean to you guys? Where have you found it in your life? All that sort of stuff.
Yeah. I feel like chosen family is just like, think of those people who like you can just be 100% yourself around, like you have fun, you don't feel judged, like there's no feeling of judgment ever, and it's just that safe space, and it doesn't matter if you're like related by blood or not. Like I don't know, just finding those people in your life who you just know accepts you, like no questions asked.
Absolutely.
You know?
I 100% agree. Like a lot of my chosen family are like my best friends and their parents are like, I'm also a military child, so it's like my military aunt and uncle that we call them, or you know, my chosen family is pretty dope.
Yeah, I find myself also like as I get older, really wanting to be like a place of comfort for, and I'm sure you feel this, TJ, as an educator as well. Like wanting to be a place of like comfort for younger kids who are also going through like the same things you went through. And like I really love being in that position because like there's so much that I wish people had said to me or that I had been able to ask when I was younger that I just could not. Simply because I didn't have any like queer adults in my life, and I did not know any adult that was really queer that I was close to.
Like I definitely agree with that. Me being now, it's funny because I went to the school district that I work in. I went to the other high school, and now I work at the other high school, and I started the GSA at both high schools. And it's so cool to now see what it looks like and to be there for that kids as a, you know, as an adult and to be that mentor and that safe space for them. It's really cool to come back to my own district and support those LGBT kids. Back in my day, we wasn't walking down the hallways and holding hands, but now they're walking down the hallway, they're holding hands. I'm like, oh,
they do like the homecoming things, like they do like the homecoming.
And it makes me really happy to see
that. Makes me happy too. I've been teaching songwriting. Ever, you're back!
Oh my gosh! They're alive!
What did I miss?
I was worried there for a minute.
We were like,
sorry.
are they good?
Well, I drank water and then I was about to laugh and then it just went down the wrong pipe. And you know when you stumble and you try not to fall and then you just fall over and over?
You fall worse.
So I had to go get my inhaler and it was like,
oh, not the inhaler.
No. So it was bad. It was bad. Well,
I was embarrassed.
It's fine. Just, you know, block out them haters with those nice sunglasses.
That's right.
But we were just talking about chosen family and specifically being like the role models we wish we had when we were younger. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm excited about it. I think too, like, for a long time I was embarrassed to be like butch or like masculine presenting. And now that I'm in a role of like, you know, working with It Gets Better and then as a comedian, I love it. I'm like, no, y'all are, especially after the pandemic and quarantine, I was like, no, y'all are going to see me and you're going to love me for who I am. This is who I am. You don't like me, I don't care. And now
period.
You know, and I hope that like through my example, I can help lead and encourage others to live their best life as well. You know,
I definitely think it's a thing of like, it's so cool to see such a vast array of queer people now. Cause I feel like we definitely,
oh my gosh, yes.
We're like, there's only like, growing up, like I didn't know a lot of like Black women who were queer until I got to like undergrad and like started reading like Black queer feminist literature. I didn't even really think that was like a subsection of the population. I'll be very honest.
I'm gonna hit you up for reading Rex.
Absolutely. But like I'd just never seen it before. And so when I was able to really read about it and then also meet other queer Black women, I was like, oh, we do exist.
Right.
In huge numbers.
I kind of feel the same way about being bi because like I think maybe that's one of the reasons I didn't realize that I was queer until like after high school
no,
and like
your side is falling.
Oh no!
It's happening live on camera.
Okay, I'm gonna hold this in place while I talk. But like, I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't realize I was queer until later in life because I was like, you're either gay or straight. Like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh wait, this is a thing, and this is me. You know. So I think having that representation for like the next generation is so important.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Okay, we Generation Q.
Yeah, because queerness doesn't look like one thing. Queerness is a lot of things. It is a multiplicity of things. It is a spectrum. And if you don't see somebody who's queer like you, then you're going to be queer like you, and then you'll be.
And that's great.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, you'll be the next thing. Everybody else.
Oh my gosh. Y'all's house is
TJ
looking great, but
this treehouse is not
moving.
meant for staying in. It's a little. This treehouse remind me of y'all see the Limited Snicket movie? Series of Unfortunate Events? The house that's on the little sticks. The one with the. This is the house remind me of. Okay.
Well, from
it's
what
holding
we
up
can
by
see, it
sticks.
looks incredible.
It looks great. It looks great. I can't believe it chose a treehouse. That's so wild.
Mine
Jesus,
is absolutely gonna collapse before the stream is over.
That's why, and it's so demoralizing when you're making a gingerbread house and like it falls apart, and it's just like, why have you done this?
Yeah, it feels like it's done it to you.
Yeah,
It's a
feels
betrayal,
futile.
kind
It
of.
feels
Spiteful.
futile. You're like, wow.
Yeah,
You're embarrassing me in front of my whole
You're
family.
embarrassing for a whole
family.
No, not the whole family.
Yeah, right. I saw on TikTok this family, apparently for like the last decade, they have like a gingerbread house making competition. And they have like a whole spread, and they have like competition grade gingerbread and everything. And like the one rule is that everything has to be edible. Like everything.
Don't tell your mom about this.
Absolutely not. No.
You know your mom is
She's probably listening right now.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm like,
taking notes.
She's at work right now, thank God. Because if she had heard that,
No, she's
like,
watching this. She's watching the stream
she's
at
watching
work.
the stream. I wouldn't be surprised. She watches the stream all the time. She's very supportive, but also like, please don't, Mom. If you are watching, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all.
Oh my gosh, the treehouse
is the treehouse is a tree home.
Tree home now.
Yeah, it gets better. Absolutely.
I'm moving into that tree house.
I want to suggest that.
She said it's not up to
it's
code.
Being held up by
it's
6.
not up to code. You will die in that house.
It is hanging on there. It is not up to code.
That's so.
It is not up to code.
But
The
it's
city's about to
standing.
shut it down.
Yeah,
There's
but
no
it's standing.
windows. There's
standing.
no door.
Yeah.
Nope.
We got a beautiful lawn.
You said there's no windows. There's no door.
No.
I'm wondering. I'm sorry, Ever. Go ahead.
No.
I was gonna.
After you.
No. After you. We do this all the time. Anyway, I was gonna ask you guys to describe your chosen family in 3 words. Which is hard. I it's a very hard thing to do.
I'm like amazing, beautiful, perfect.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Amazing, beautiful. Yeah, absolutely.
Goofy. I feel like I don't know. I'm a goofy person. I like to laugh. I like to have fun. So I feel like that's like me and my chosen family. We're just like always laughing.
That's nice.
I love that.
Crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, them people are wild. They are wild.
Hungry.
Hungry.
We are always eating something.
Honestly, food, like I feel like food brings me like people together.
Agreed. That's why
Right?
the holidays are so fun. I feel like
Yes.
family dinners and everything. Absolutely.
I think the last one I would say would be pure. Like everything is really, everything's real. Like nothing is fake. Nothing is have a hidden fakeness. We're all like real with each other.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
I
is
definitely.
so important.
Yeah, I definitely say real for sure. Like I feel like it's also hard because like so much of my chosen family, we're all spread out throughout the United States because we're all doing our own very amazing things and like living life, and so it's kind of hard not having them immediately there sometimes.
Yeah.
But I will say like I think attentive is something because like even if we're far apart, if somebody texts the group chat like, I'm having a crisis right now, someone please answer. People will be there, and I really appreciate that we can all take time out of our busy lives to just be there for each other when we need to be.
Yes, and I mean, like, even like, because a lot of my chosen family are back in New Jersey, and so I feel like it's just that understanding of like, even if we're not like talking every day or seeing each other every day, it's like if you need them and you reach out, like they're gonna be there for you.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
One thing I really love about my chosen family is like kind of going on that, you know, we're always real, just being able to be like vulnerable and holding space for someone. I would say I feel very like lucky about that. And like also with that and being like emotionally intelligent and being able to have hard conversations, it's taught me how to have boundaries. So I guess they're teachers. My chosen families are teachers. They're unhinged. That's a good one.
Real. That is, I'm taking that one. They are so unhinged.
So unhinged.
Oh my
God. You know, they're tender but unhinged. And I will say late. They're always late. And
okay, and let's have this conversation right now. Why can't queer people be on time?
I was about to. I don't know.
I'm always on time.
I'm always on time. I'm always on time.
I am not on queer time or CP time.
Right. I'm on time. You guys need to be there. Be there. I will say to your point too, Ever, I think my friends, like, I feel like my chosen family shows me often that like my boundaries are not, you know, asking too much. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of the time people think that like, oh, you know, like I don't want to like create this boundary because I don't want like people to feel uncomfortable, or I don't want people are only going to feel uncomfortable with your boundaries if they want to transgress against them all the time. Like they're only uncomfortable because then they have to like mitigate their own behavior, and they don't want to do that. And like they should want to try at least for your benefit because they care about you. And I think that right. And I feel like I try to be as transparent with my chosen family as possible, and they're always so receptive and so kind about it. And I try to be the same way for them, and it's so nice.
I will say, I'll kind of going on that too of like having your boundaries and like having people respect them. Like I had a friend that was like, hey, I can't make this party. I'm feeling like really blue. Like that's just like the Cliff Notes version. And I was like, hey, I understand. Like I'm proud of you for putting your needs first and your wants. And they were like, thank you for understanding. A lot of people have been like, oh, really? You don't want to show up for a bit? And it's like, no. Your friend is telling you they're in some sort of pain or a moment where they need a space for themselves. Like, what? Like, that's important too.
Yeah. Everybody needs space. Honor people's space.
Yes, absolutely. I feel like
I like this roof.
Yeah.
Mine?
Yeah. The gumdrops are a nice touch.
Thank you. I was trying to redeem myself there with that. So
I feel like I'm on the Great British Bake Off. I'm like, you guys, they have the contestants have 10 minutes to finish the gingerbread house before they are presented to the judges.
Oh, it's gonna be rough.
I feel like gingerbread house is not like it shouldn't be like a time thing. You should give yourself time to do that. I feel like people always feel like there's a pressure to it. Just take your time. You know, it's very difficult.
I want the vibes from Great British Bake Off, like anytime I'm cooking.
All the time.
So calm.
Although I've heard that Dan Levy from what's that show?
Schitt's Creek.
Yes, thank you. Has a cooking show on HBO Max. And apparently it's super gay and super fun and has like British Bake Off vibes.
Oh, Big Brunch?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to watch that.
Yeah. Me and my friend Turner, who lives here, we were going to have a wine night and try to like binge it. But I've heard it's really, really good. And it's like very wholesome and it's very fun and very queer. And it's very
Oh my God, I love that. That sounds so fun.
What is
this? Tuning in earlier, you can have pasta for breakfast. So
yeah, you can have anything for breakfast.
Brunch.
That's why brunch is fire, because like nothing is off limits. Nothing is off limits.
Love a good brunch with a mimosa.
Gotta have mimosa.
Bottomless. If you are of age.
Yes.
Shark had a good point. Like it revealed about me. Yeah, I'm watching this chat. It's blowing up right now.
I'm looking at Tura.
Oh,
I forgot my icing over here.
Oh no!
My icing, I look like a poop turd.
Oh,
Wait, what is
no.
that for?
Everybody poops, okay?
Looks like a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, what is that?
What do you
I
used to
don't
do with
know,
that?
but I didn't put it anywhere. Okay, let me make a window so you can look out the window
Oh,
whenever you move in.
yeah.
Mhm.
You can see the world collapsing on you as you're.
Yeah, I'm not moving into mine.
No.
Hey,
is,
might be a good little villa.
I wonder how gingerbread men feel about their houses being made out of the same things their bodies are made out of.
Meta.
You know what I mean?
I don't like thinking about that.
I'm sorry.
That was a good one.
The intrusive thought definitely won that time.
We're going dark.
I'm so sorry. I'm looking at the chat right now because Tura Tart said that I had struggled with someone when I expressed my need for them to respect my boundaries, that they couldn't promise anything because they could never tell if in the heat of the moment they might transgress that boundary. It revealed a lot about them to me when that was their reaction to me expressing this need. Yeah, that's the thing with boundaries. Like we said before, is that like, unfortunately, not everyone is going to hold themselves accountable to respecting your boundary. And as Lila's Fox said, protect yourself first and foremost, because you matter. And it's important that you stick to those boundaries because that will inform how your relationships look in the future, right? Like there are going to be people that come along that will see your boundaries and be like, oh yeah, no, that's totally fine. That's totally chill. I'm completely
and
on
also
board with
like, I'm proud of you for even knowing your needs and putting up a boundary because that's hard.
Yeah, self-awareness. People are like, how do I set boundaries? Like it's a lot of like self-reflection and being like, what makes me uncomfortable and what are the things over time that I have allowed myself to be like susceptible to for like other people that like I'm actually really not okay with at all. And then like figuring out what that is.
I think I've had my microphone wrong this whole stream.
I don't even have a microphone.
Oh wow!
You sound
Okay,
great. So, you sounded great this whole time.
Okay,
except for when you were choking. That was bad.
That was really so embarrassing.
That was.
I was like,
worried about you.
We were like, where did they go?
I had to go into the ether. I said, y'all ain't gonna watch this. You know when you're coughing so much and your eyes start watering and you're like ugly
really
coughing?
Bad.
Yeah, I was like, we're not trying to have that while we're making gingerbread.
No. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What advice would you give to like LGBTQ folks like watching who are trying to create their chosen family? For me, it was time. It took time to create it.
Yeah.
Meeting people. I love my internet friends.
Oh my god,
that's
absolutely.
a great way for me.
Yeah.
And you can have. No, go ahead.
No. You started first.
I was gonna say, and you can have more than one like chosen family too. I know for me, like I have like different groups, like this is like like the Twitch and like TikTok chosen family, and then I have my chosen family from home, and we're all queer and kind of found each other that way. And so I think I don't know, having those different spaces to kind of like express yourself, but they're all like safe spaces is important too.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think if you're someone who struggles with finding friends, because I know like if you're an adult, it's so hard. To make friends. Oh, it's so hard to make friends. And so like starting with things that you like to do, like maybe there's like clubs or like organizations around you that do activities that you like to do, like hiking or sewing or like bowling or stuff like that. Starting there is easy because then it's like you already have a common interest. So like that's really.
One thing I really like about LA is like I found these. I have yet to go, but I really want to. There's queer hiking for like queer people, but it's mainly for trans and non-binary people. And then there's WNB Gay for female identified and non-binary people.
That's
and then there's a queer running club that just popped off. And I just started looking up like queer events in Los Angeles. Yeah. And one thing led me to another, and I'm like, oh, this is a really great way for me to find. I'm like coughing in the mic now, to find a queer community that, because sometimes I don't like to go out to clubs. I don't like to like.
Yeah.
And as an adult, it's like I want to talk to people to see if I want to get to know them. And on these events, it's like,
Yeah, I think a lot of like the adult queer culture is kind of sequestered in like nightlife, which is not a problem. I love a good night on the town. Don't get me wrong.
We just talked about having a night on the town in Central Texas.
But sometimes I just want to be, chilling. And I think that like certain, like I think like book clubs. There's like a GSA on my campus, and they do like book club events and stuff like that, which is really fun.
Yes.
But yeah,
I just found a queer book club here in Nashville, and I feel like, I don't know, the queer community in Nashville, you know, we're in the South, and so it is kind of smaller, but honestly, I feel like it can kind of be good sometimes because it's like, it's a small town kind of feeling, and you like see those people over and over, and you're like, yeah, this is my safe space.
Yeah, it's a community, you know?
Exactly.
What about you, TJ? I didn't mean to put you on the spot. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
So like my kind of go back to like nightlife.
Yeah.
Since I do like a lot of like I said, drag, or like I might like the advice I get, like if you're like because a lot of our clubs in San Antonio in Texas, they're like 18 and up. So like a lot of us we go out not to drink and have fun, but to connect. It's kind of funny because like we bond at those. We do a lot of drag brunches here in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I love
that. I love a drag brunch.
So a lot of us bond there. Like I was just like, I would say like find the people who have common interests with you and like make friends with them. Like whether it's go to like a LGBT friendly event, and like San Antonio, they're very LGBT friendly. Like there's so much that you can meet people. Just go out and meet people. If you're shy, just take it slow.
Yeah, take it at your own
Take your
pace.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might. I do have.
Oh wow. We also
no.
have
This is a non. Okay. This is TJ. As TJ Sharks. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. As a librarian, do you kind of know the curriculum that the teachers have to like prepare for the onslaught of like book checkouts and like research needed, like help? Like you're like, oh, so and so is about to have this project, you know.
When they book with me, they have to. I make them give me why are you coming to see me?
Yeah. What do you want? What do you want?
Like for what? Why are you
bothering me?
The kids. Exactly. So yes, they do give me everything, and I kind of forgot what they're doing.
Wow, I've always wondered, like, how did my librarian always know? And now as an adult, I'm like,
library sciences is actually really, really cool. Like as a degree, if you are someone who really likes libraries and you're like, how do I make that my job? Library sciences.
It's a thing.
It's a real thing. It's a very good degree.
Y'all want to know something I just figured out or found out? Okay, so I went to community college before I moved to Chicago for Second City and stuff. My friend was like, oh, I'm taking courses at Pasadena Community College. And they're like, you didn't go to college, right? And I was like, excuse you. And then he goes, well, you can play on their sports team. Like their college team. I think I'm going to try out for shot put and discus at Pasadena Community College to be on the Lancers track team.
I've been to Pasadena Community College because I went there for a conference.
You
That's
did?
Hilarious. Yeah, it was really fun. It was good.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. That's my New Year's resolution, to get on the Lancers track and field team.
Yeah.
It's a really cool campus. I gotta say, I was very impressed. I was like, wow, it's amazing.
I'm stoked. But I'm going to get my degree in gender studies. I'm going to get an associate.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm taking a queer history or queer theory course this next quarter.
Okay, well, I would love any reading materials.
Yeah,
I'm being serious, Taylor.
Our final project is we have to make like a syllabus for like a class on queerness that we would teach in the future, and so like obviously I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
absolutely. What were we talking about? I was gonna say if you're not someone who likes to go out, oh, you just teach crypto. That's awesome. If you're somebody who doesn't want to go out, like you're very, very shy, very introverted, or whatever, I would definitely say like maybe start with online communities like this one, or the ones that you've seen from like the streamers and the ambassadors and the affiliates that have been on the channel and that are on It Gets Better, and like other places as well. Like start there, in those relationships, and that might help you, feel like you can open up more in a actual physical setting.
Yes, and also I was gonna say, like, I feel like no matter how like niche your like interest or like passion is, like you will find a community around it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, Well, thank you for joining us. You want to show off your
let's see the
residencies?
No. Let's see them.
Okay. I think one of
careful.
my walls has caved in, actually, but so I have a little.
You got some shrubbery,
trim.
topiary.
We got some gumdrop rooftops.
I love it.
There's nothing back there.
Don't look. Don't look.
Nothing to see here.
Nice. All right, let's see that treehouse.
Okay, TJ.
Okay, so we had the lovely scaping. We have some bushes, some little weeds, some gumdrop. And then we have our pool. We have our pool.
What?
With a little man in it.
Wow. That's a $3 million home in Los Angeles.
In case you're hungry, in case you get hungry, you just lower down your little door and you have gumdrops.
You have a door?
Oh my god!
I have a little garage.
A functioning door on a gingerbread house?
I am so impressed.
I really think your calling should have been architecture. Maybe that's really what it is.
Design.
TJ said no.
Probably not. Maybe, probably not.
No.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. We
Yeah.
know that the holiday season is like really, really busy. Don't do that.
Excuse me. Look who it is. Look, he
That's
finally decided to
right.
show up.
My son, my 105-pound dog, is getting very antsy downstairs. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us. We know the holidays is like a very busy time, and so we really appreciate you taking the time to spend with us on the stream today.
Oh my god, thank
Thanks
you
for
for having
having
us.
us.
Thank
It's
you.
really so fun.
Well, we hope you enjoy the gingerbread houses.
Yes,
And,
yum, yum.
Yeah, we hope you guys have a good rest of your holidays.
You
too.
too.
Yeah, okay.
Bye.
Oh.
Well,
Taylor.
I know we're at the.
Well, I think we're gonna show that it gets better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna. I messed up. I said we're gonna see this video,
Yeah.
but now we're really gonna see this video of LGBTQ soccer stars. Let's roll that beautiful beat footage.
Yeah.
Un día estábamos escuchando música juntas y me tocaste el mano así. Creo que fue por accidente, pero sentí como calor en todo mi cuerpo y dije, ¿qué está pasando? Fanny y yo nos conocimos en el 2010 con Selección Mexicana Sub-20.
Tuvimos una conexión inmediata de amistad, obviamente. Éramos como que las dos que se hablaban, ya que Bianca es de Estados Unidos y yo de aquí de México, pero obviamente tratábamos de compartir platicando, haciéndonos bromas, pero siempre como teniendo ese contacto. Ya también fuera de la cancha nos escribíamos si íbamos a venir a Conce o cómo había pasado su día. Entonces sí fue divertido y padre tener esa relación de amistad con Bianca.
Sí, fueron 4 años así de amistad hasta que nos fuimos a una gira a China con Selección Mayor, donde un día estábamos escuchando música juntas y estábamos muy cercas. Me acuerdo que estábamos así en el autobús y me tocaste el mano así, creo que fue por accidente, pero sentí como calor en todo mi cuerpo y dije, ¿qué está pasando aquí? Y en ese momento sabía que pues era algo más que sentía por Fanny.
Siempre tratábamos como que de acercarnos, de encontrarnos más. En esa gira fue cuando nos dimos nuestro primer beso.
Sí, después de los partidos se terminó el torneo y tuvimos un día libre y estábamos juntas casi todo el día platicando, nos agarramos de la mano y así como que más flirting y ya después nos dimos nuestro primer beso. Y ya empezamos nuestra relación oficial y nos fuimos a Europa a jugar. Yo me fui a Noruega y Fanny a Islandia. En ese tiempo Fanny vino a visitarme unas 2 semanas. Tu último día fuimos a cenar y a comprar helado y cuando estábamos comiendo nuestro helado yo tomé una foto de nosotras y lo subí a Twitter como una foto normal que estaba pues subiendo siempre en Insta y Facebook y en Twitter. Y pues en esta foto puse mi mundo y pues esa foto hizo como un
explosión en las redes sociales y fui al aeropuerto a dejar a Fanny y yo me fui a mi casa en Noruega y ya abro mi celular y vi que estaba recibiendo muchos tweets malos, pero tweets buenos también, pero los malos como que sí me afectó pues mucho, hasta lloré porque estaba pensando o no podía pensar por qué personas que no me conocen me estaban pues diciendo cosas feas.
Sí, fue difícil aceptar esos comentarios que venían de gente que, como dice Bianca, ni los conocíamos, pero también a mí lo que me dio gusto y lo que nos dio mucho gusto fue que los comentarios positivos fueron muchísimos más y la verdad es que nos sentimos después de esa foto orgullosas de lo que habíamos hecho, aunque no habíamos salido de closet o habíamos puesto esa foto para salir de closet, no, sino simplemente era demostrarnos el cariño que nos teníamos y los comentarios positivos fueron los que sacaron la foto.
Como 4 meses después de que salió mi tweet, nos contactó el New York Times para hacer una historia de nuestras vidas.
Sí, ya que habíamos recibido comentarios buenos y malos, ellos querían saber en verdad la historia, lo que había pasado antes y después, entonces fue así como platicamos con ellos, dándoles nuestro punto de vista y lo que sentíamos y lo que había pasado.
Sí, de hecho el New York Times nos contó que éramos las primeras atletas pues abiertamente en todo México en la historia y pues no sabíamos que éramos las primeras y dijimos pues hay que hacer algo, hay que pues ayudar a la comunidad de México, que cómo podemos hacer esto y pues decidimos crear nuestra página en Instagram que se llama Herneia y donde subimos fotos de nuestra vida, de nuestros partidos, de todo, de nuestras familias y todo así. Después, pues de ahí vino nuestro canal de YouTube que también se llama Herneia, donde tratamos de subir pues nuestro día a día para que las personas puedan ver pues 2 lesbianas exitosas haciendo lo
que más quieren, sin importar si le gusta una mujer o un hombre, que se sientan libres y eso es lo que tratamos de expresar, de tratar de ayudar a muchas niñas y hemos recibido muchísimos mensajes, comentarios de niñas que han salido del closet con sus papás o que comentan su sexualidad con ellas, entonces también de niños y hasta de papás que han ayudado a sus niñas a tratar de entender todo este tema, ya que en México es un tabú. Seguimos muy emocionadas y motivadas de seguir apoyando a la comunidad. A mí lo que me da alegría el día de hoy es ver a futbolistas demostrando su cariño a sus parejas. La verdad es que subiendo una foto o saliendo de la mano o cualquier muestra de cariño creo que nos impulsa a seguir trabajando para que esto mejore, para que sea más natural, sea más normal el salir y demostrar tu cariño. Nos ha costado mucho y sé que vamos paso a paso, pero en el futuro van a venir cosas mucho, mucho mejores.
Sí, también ver a clubes, a la liga y selección subir fotos de la comunidad y así nos hace sentir muy, muy felices que hemos llegado a este punto después de tantos años de...
Welcome back, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We are very excited that you joined. The chat has been blowing up. Thank you so much. Taylor, it's so good to see you.
It's good to see you too. It's been a while because we didn't have any shows in November. We didn't have one at the beginning of December. So it's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute since we've seen each other. So this is really nice to spend time with you and everybody else that joined us on the stream today.
What was your favorite part?
Now, don't call me, a capitalist or anything.
It would be so funny if you were like, "Don't call me."
Don't call me. Bye. No. But I just love the act of gift giving. It's not necessarily about the item itself or like how expensive it is or how nice it is. It's just like I love giving gifts, and I love watching people open gifts. And so that section was like my favorite part. And like I really do want to thank Zenny for the wonderful eyewear that they sent us. They these glasses have really grown on me in the last
2 hours. I changed them back. I know.
Yeah,
I was like, I
really
need my
good.
blue blockers.
They're very high quality. Like the no slip thing and the comfort fit is real. Like
they're lightweight because sometimes when I'm like driving, like it just feels like it's just like so heavy, but it's nice.
They don't slide a lot. Like they're very well fit. I really, really like them. And I also just think that it's really nice hearing about other people's traditions. Like I really loved hearing about Frank's tradition with their partner.
Yes, the
and, like,
walking and the solstice.
I think that's so beautiful. Like hearing stuff like that, just like really is just an eye-opening, beautiful thing. What about you?
I mean, cat Christmas tree and
we are copywriting
Jesus.
that. We are copywriting the cat Christmas tree. Cat Christmas tree is a brilliant idea.
And I love the idea of Mermaid Jesus Christmas ornament.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go on Amazon.
Oh, 100%. I would. It gets better. Where's this collab?
Figure it out.
Figure it out. No, it's just like really good to like talk to people, especially like I've never met these creators before and these ambassadors. So it's like cool to like chill and hang out and also be reminded that especially around the holidays, like boundaries are important. And if somebody calls you selfish for putting up a boundary, you're not selfish. You're just putting your needs first.
Which is what you should be doing.
But yeah, if y'all, so back to business. Taylor, you're so good at back to business seamless. And I'm like,
I try. Yeah.
But y'all, like, again, we thank you so much. And like, if y'all are interested in charity streaming for It Gets Better, or to learn more about doing memberships or being involved with the It Gets Better project or becoming an ambassador, just learn more by doing membership command in the chat.
Or you can go to It Gets Better.
It's better.
Yeah, itgetsbetter.com. Where they don't just have
is it
the
.com or .org?
.org. Oh my God. It's itgetsbetter.org. And honestly, they also have a lot of really cool resources. They just got done a really cool video series about queer sexual
Taylor,
education.
you're in a lot of those.
Yeah. Yes.
Which is exciting. Celebrate.
They're really, 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 there's so many cool resources out there. If you're somebody who's just coming into their queerness, or somebody who's been in their queerness for a long time but still wants to, learn stuff.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
Well, y'all have a really great holiday season. We can't wait to see you in the new year. Let us know what you're up to. Check out the It Gets Better website. Read a little bit more about these hater blockers from Zinni, and have a great rest of your day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.